Welcome back to Surviving Severe Weather here on ABC7, and we showed you his story a little while ago. David Hoadley, credited with being the father of storm chasers. Well, David's on the set with us live right now, and David, we said in the story that you witnessed firsthand 222 tornadoes, some of them big, some of them recently and tragic just a couple weeks ago. What's it like to be so close to them? Well,
it's a real adrenaline experience. You get out of the car and the wind is blowing so hard it just about knocks you over. You're trying to get your camera ready, and in addition, lightning is coming down on hills or trees around you. The thunder is rolling through the sky, and then this darkness comes down out of the sky, and you got your camera up there, and you're shaking, literally. You're just so excited. You're just thinking two things: am I safe, and can I get good photography?
Oh my gosh! I mean, that is just horrifying to see some of those scenes, and certainly recently the what has happened. It's people that do what you do, and some of the close calls you've had, they've had an effect on you. To the point you've drawn a picture. How do you deal with that? The effects of being so close to something so incredible.
Well, you just kind of you kind of know what your limits are, and you try not to exceed those. But one thing that's always impressive is just the wonder of the sky, the magic of what forms these storms. It's always a kind of a mystery. You're never sure really when it will come down, and when it does, you're not sure what it's going to do. So it's always a challenge. But you get accustomed to it, and you look forward to it.
Now, I said, no two people look alike, no two kids look alike, no two clouds look alike. Is it true that no tornadoes look alike?
No, tornadoes are very different. Each one is unique. You want to get a photographic record if you can, but yes, they're all somewhat different. And over a number of years, you see many, but there's always a new one, always one that's different, that's coming away.
What was distinctive about the El Reno tornado a few weeks ago?
El Reno, that tornado was without precedent among tornadoes. It was really unusual. It started off about a half a mile wide. It was moving east-southeast. All the chasers thought they knew where it was going, but then it rapidly began to expand as it approached the highway south of El Reno. It went from a half a mile to a mile to 2.5 miles wide in just 30 seconds. The forward speed accelerated to highway speed. Maximum winds 296 miles an hour. All these things are unprecedented for a large tornado.
Just a few weeks ago, you lost a good friend, Tim Samaras, and a son and another chaser. Tim was known as being so cautious. What do you think happened?
I think Tim, like many other chasers, were just caught off guard by this storm. There was no precedent for it. They'd probably seen dozens of other tornadoes over many years. This one was different. It broke all the rules. It grew rapidly, it accelerated, and the maximum wind speeds increased to almost record speed. This was unusual for a large tornado anywhere, and it's rewritten the record books in meteorology.
All right, well, David, we're out of time, but we appreciate that, and we know that the legacy of Tim and his son and Paul will really live on and hopefully have a positive effect on chasing in the future.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. We'll be right back. You stay with us here.